Hello you guys! So today I'm gonna show you how to make the most adorable and delicious gingerbread granola. This is really popular in my family this time of the year. It makes a really nice edible gift idea, guys. Perfect to gift on its own or maybe as an addition to another gift. My family and I always do edible gifts during the holidays, and this one is by far one of my favorites just because it's easy to make. You can make it a week in advance so it holds up really well. It's adorable, and there's so many things you can do with granola. That being said, let's get started and let's make this. Okay, so we're going to start by toasting our oats. This step is crucial, otherwise you're going to end up with a chewy and raw tasting granola. If you've ever tried raw oats, you know what I'm talking about. I like to do this in a large pan. It shouldn't take more than 5-10 minutes depending on how high your flame is. You'll know the oats are ready once you start to smell popcorn. I know, strange. They'll have a toasty smell basically. Don't toast them more than that because these will continue to cook in the oven. Turn off your heat and you're going to add some honey, coconut oil, and your spices. I like to mix those together at first and then I mix that with the oats. Make sure you coat the oats completely, entirely in that honey mixture. So if you think you mixed enough, mix again. You're going to transfer this mixture onto a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, packing the oats together and spreading them out evenly. Bake your granola for about 15-20 minutes. Keep an eye on it because it can burn quickly. Halfway through baking, you're going to give your granola a good stir, making sure everything bakes evenly. And again, pack it down really well. You'll see why in just a moment. Once it's done baking, let it cool completely. Do not touch it. Do not stir it. Once cooled, you can go ahead and break it up into pieces. This is why you need to pack it and not stir it while it's still hot, because as it cools, it will harden into this big granola sheet basically. And then you can break it up yourself into smaller granola clusters. Trust me, I've been making granola for years. I know my granola, okay? So to get those big clusters, you really need to pack it well. I'm going to add some plain puffed rice. It's delicious and it complements really well the granola, so I do recommend it. It's so good. And because it's the holidays, I never do this, but you know, it's time we treat ourselves. I'm going to add some mini marshmallows. This granola will be amazing. Lastly, I'm going to add some gingies. You don't have to make gingies just for this recipe. I had some left over, so I'm going to add them. If you do decide to make them though, I do have a recipe for those and I will list it in the description box below. You do not have to decorate them. Even just adding them plain would be so adorable. And if you don't decide to make these, this is still gingerbread granola, guys. I do want to specify that we do have the honey in the recipe and the spices, so it is in fact gingerbread granola even without the cookies. You can also add some nuts. I personally didn't do that for this video because I did that for my previous granola video. So if you want a basic granola recipe, I will leave that as well in the description box below. Get yourself some cute containers and fill them up. This is a really original gift idea, guys. I have not seen this granola anywhere with the little gingerbread men and the marshmallows. So I do think it's something different to give to friends and family this holiday season. They can have it in the morning with some milk or put it on ice cream or yogurt. I personally like to do baked apples and put this stuff on top. It is so good. You have to try it that way, guys. There's so many things you can do with granola. And yeah, that's how I make my delicious gingerbread granola. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up for me and please subscribe. I publish a new video every Friday. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, you definitely should, because throughout the whole month of December, I will be posting lots of holiday baking pictures. So if you want more holiday baking inspiration or more edible gift ideas, you should definitely follow me there. I will leave the link to that in the description box below, along with my other social media links. And if you do make any of my desserts, please send me your pictures. I would love to see them. Be sure to do the hashtag EmmasGoodies. That way it's easy for me to find your pictures. Sometimes when you guys tag me, I don't always get a chance to look at them. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next Friday.